Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh. Immediately live. We're live to 0 people.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh. We have no one in here yet. That's all right. I got stories today. I got tales to tell. I almost got freaking bodied. I almost got bodied on the way to the dollar store today. Someone tried to kill me. Literally, dealing with the people where I live is a fucking nightmare, dude. Absolutely fucking insane. Let's check audio ourselves. Nice. We only got one. It's only me. I'm going to like my own stream. It's all right. Everybody's used to 540. I'm fucking early, and this is what happens. You know, I'm early. This is what happens. Let's see. We set. We'll start a goal. 10 super chat goal. See the goal. There we go. Goal set. Goal is set, baby. We've been streaming for over a minute now. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We go live every night. We're just waiting. We got the VHS cam fucking rolling. Beautiful. On this wonderful Wednesday. I'm filming the music video tonight for my new single. It's gonna smash the world. You know, I feel like one of those guys. I feel like one of those kids. Those kids that are on. I got one viewer. I feel like one of those two viewers. I feel like one of those kids who are trying to make it big, like Kai Cenat, one of those black kids. Those wonderful black children.
I am not bipolar.
We got Sariana Angelica. Om. They're saying Om in the chat. That's right. Center your chi. Center your ground. I had to center my chi. We have Nosingofs. What's going on? Hello. Obnaturals in the house. Coming from a different account today. I love to fucking see it. I got some good stories for you today. I had something fucking insane happened to me today. Something insane happened to me. Something insane. Boosting that algorithm, that's right. Hunter Whitby looking healthy, thank you. I've been hitting the gym heavy the last few weeks. I'm down quite a bit. I'm down about 7 pounds. A lot of it was water weight, you know. I bloat really easily. Like I get super bloated. So if I don't eat ice cream, I'm an ice cream. I eat a fucking half a gallon of ice cream a night, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mustard is right. Everybody's here. I can't wait. Once we get 10 viewers in here, I'm gonna tell this funny ass story that just happened to me like 20 minutes ago. It happened to me. The place I live is just not for me. How big am I? I'm like 5'11" to about 210. If I'm full of water, I'm about 215, 220. I'm a bigger guy. I really am. I don't look that. I'm like, people when they see me in real life, they say I'm shorter than they thought I was, but I'm more bulky. But I don't know. Could just be me and the genetics. You know what I mean? I'm dense. I'm very dense. You gotta remember, I was a football player, dude. I was a ball player. I was born to be a ball player. I was born to be a basketball player. I was born to be a football player.
Bobby, what the hell is a bussy?
Stimulated. What's up, baby? Stimulated's been here every day. That's what I like to see. I'm getting good at this live streaming shit, dude. It's fun. I have a really fun time doing it. The streams are starting to fly by so fast. So fast, baby.
19 felonies, no convictions.
So fast. I'm fucking loving it, dude. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna have it to where every live stream is a call-in show. It's gonna be so sick. I'm waiting for equipment now. I'm like becoming an equipment guy. I'm ordering stuff. I have like a super cool lamp coming in. I have a sick lamp. How did these fall? I don't like that. That's creepy. Hey Izzy, what was the biggest hurdle for live streaming for you? I'm still going through it. It's the equipment stuff. My laptop is really shitty. Like my laptop is like 6 years old. So much so I'm editing a Sabrina Carpenter long theory today, and it is taking me so long because every time I go to delete, you know, the way that I record is like I have the script written, right? And then I will read it, and then if I mess up, I keep the video going. I just keep it rolling, and then I just cut it. I edit it. And every time I delete a little portion of the video that is not being used, it literally buffers, and it takes about 10 seconds to delete it. So it's mostly an equipment thing. I don't get nervous. I've been podcasting for fucking ever, dude. I've been podcasting for a super long time. Before I mean, I've been performing in front of people since I was like, you know, a teenager. So, dude, I did at 14 years old, my football team did a banquet, and we did a coach's roast. And I went up there and I did like fucking 15 minutes off the top of the dome. Fire. Like, I'm used to performing, dude. So I don't get nervous with that. It's just the equipment. Like, I'm filming with my phone, which is pretty good, but the thing is my phone goes into the laptop via Wi-Fi. Sometimes I plug it in, but then my plug-in, there's only 2 ports on my laptop. The ports on my USB-C connector adapter don't work. So it's like a whole fucking... I have like a crazy configuration going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But the goal, I'm using all of my YouTube money. I made a chunk of change from YouTube for this month, so all of that's going back into live streaming and stuff. So, but I'm hoping that like by fall, everything will be upgraded, everything will be top of the line, and we can really go crazy. Because the idea I want this to be a show. You know what I mean? This is a talk show. This is a modern day talk show. The Goth Money towel is dope. Did you go to the show? Yeah, I got invited. Goth Money, I'm friends with those guys. I'm not a fan. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm not a fan of things. I'm not a fan of people. I was invited to the Goth Money show. They're my homies, dude. They're even helping me with things. But yeah, I almost got in a fucking fight. I almost got in a fight in the dollar store just now. Some guy just tried to fight me in the fucking dollar store. What a psycho, dude. Some guy tried to fucking fight me in the dollar store. He almost got put on exposed in front of the world. Almost got exposed in front of the world, dude. Because I had to get these. These are my Mambas. These are my candies. You know? Talking about being in shape. Talking about getting in better shape. Candy. Right? Black Cray is very talented. Yeah, Black Cray's sick as hell, dude. Seeing their show inspired me, and it made me realize I just need to like have fun with music and not be so fucking serious about it. These new songs I'm writing are insane, dude. They're so dope. Just having fun with it. Just having fun. I've already proven. I think I had this thing where I needed to prove to myself I could write really good songs, but I've written for people in the past. Like, I have good songs. I don't know why I had this like weird hang up. And like, writing a complex song does not always mean it's good, you know? Like, sometimes a good song, Baba Black Sheep is a good song. It's not like complex. Let's go. Kyle with a $5. We are 1/10 of the way to our goal, baby. What's up, Boar Congregation? That's right. I think if I didn't read comments, I think people would actually donate. But the donations aren't the point of this. The point of this is we get to hang out as friends. Also, if any of you are coming from my Instagram story, you can see what I'm having someone work on for us. I'm having those bumpers get done. There's like a big warthog fucking... I have a warthog fucking slideshow that I have someone making for me. I'm literally paying him like hundreds of dollars. I'm literally taking like all of the money that I have, and I'm like, we're putting it into the live stream and into the fucking Patreon. Also, this Sabrina Carpenter video, I'm gonna talk about Sabrina Carpenter super quick, and then we're gonna get into the video. We're gonna start talking. This Sabrina Carpenter video I'm working on is so fucking insane. The things that woman embodies, it's insane, dude. You guys do not understand. You don't know. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. It is honestly horrifying. It is horrifying what it really is. It's crazy. It is by far the craziest long theory I've ever done. By far. Like, not even close. Not even close. But let's get into the story. So I'm walking into the dollar store. I just need to get me a little bit of mambas because I'm filming a music video. I'm not filming until 8 o'clock tonight. So, you know, it's late. It's going to be late. It's going to be late as hell. So I'm filming this thing. I'm going to go get some candy. And I start walking in. I live in the state of California. In California, pedestrians have the right of way. I'm walking, and I'm not just walking across a parking lot. I'm walking across a parking lot where there's a fucking crossing section. There's a literal crossing section. It's painted on the thing. It's painted on there. It's literally painted. I start walking across. A car zooms, almost hits me, slams on its brakes while I'm in the middle of the street, honks their horn. So what do? I fucking stop and I stare at him. What are you going to do? Fat lady, big obese Gen Xer, huge, massive mama.
Living in America.
Right? Big old bitch. And she's looking at me crazy, and she has purple hair, whatever fucking hair. She looks like she eats her own hair. And then there's a fucking dolt sitting next to her. And he's like this. His face is like this. Lulu, go to bed. You don't need to be barking. Go to bed. All right. Sorry. So, this guy... Lulu, what are you barking at? Hang on. Is someone at my door? Hang on. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? Come here. You're okay. Just in case, baby. We're not playing around. She never barks, dude. So if her barking, something's going on. We had to get the fuck in. All right. So, back to Whale Wars Dollar Store Edition. That was super weird. So, anyways, I'm walking into the dollar store. Now I'm out of breath, dude. I had to run, dude. So, I'm walking in, blah, blah, blah. Lady, I'm stopped there. She has purple hair. She's eating her own hair. There's a guy, and he's like this. And I look at him. I inspect him. He has on lokes that are like all fucking close on his face. And I'm like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. He looks like he has a Tasmanian devil tattoo, right? And then he's like staring at me. And I go, pedestrians have the right of way. What are you fucking honking at me for? And he has the window down, right? He's in the passenger. Then there's literally a super old lady. Wait, end live now? What is happening? End live now to avoid account suspensions due to community guideline violation. What is happening right now? What is going on, dude? This is the craziest live stream ever. What did I even do? What did I even do? Wait. No fucking way, dude. I guess I have to end the live. I guess I have to end the live. Oh no, I think that's it. Is that an account? Is that someone's? Let me see. Yeah, it's an account. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot, dude. You almost got me. Almost got me, Carlton, bud. Almost got me. Almost got me. I'm pretty sure. Cause they would just end it. Dude, you're a fucking idiot. That's not even funny. Later, you fucking later, bozo. Anyways, all right. So back to okay. So I kind of was nervous though because I probably should not have showed that box on. That's a good prank, but not funny. You made me fucking lose viewers, dude. You made me lose fucking 3 viewers. All right, hang on. We'll let you back. You're in timeout. You're in timeout. I knew it was too weird that it was a message and it didn't just end it. Imagine being that guy, like, dude, I'm gonna create this account. I'm gonna create this account, and then what I'm gonna do is it's gonna like you're gonna think it's actually YouTube, but it's actually me. You're gonna think it's a YouTuber, but it's actually me, dude. It's me, Carlton. His name is Carlton. Actually, you know what? It's actually me. And then I'm going to type LOL good job when you fucking figure it out. That's funny. Yeah, so anyways, so the fucking guy's sitting there in the fucking passenger seat, right? I thought maybe it was cuz I told my dog to go to bed. I'm like, fuck, I have to discipline my dog. I showed a box that I'm not supposed to show. Definitely not supposed to show that. Just a timing thing. So the guy's sitting there. He's like all fucking like this. And then there's a fucking old grandmother. There's a super old grandma and 2 little kids that were trying to cross the street. And the lady was fucking speeding. So they obviously stopped. So I'm like standing in front of the car. I'm like, okay, you guys can go. You guys walk. Come on. And the lady's like yelling at me. She has food falling out of her mouth. She's yelling at me. And the guy's sitting there like he thinks he's so cool, right? And I know exactly how to set this guy off, and I'm going to wait for the perfect opportunity. I'm going to wait till she drives away, and I'm going to call him a name, and he's going to lose his fucking mind. It's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm like waiting there. I look in the dollar store, and I'm like, okay, there's no line. I can see the line. In the dollar store, it's one where you walk in. It's literally right there. I needed to buy 2 things of candy. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be super fast. And if this guy waits for me and tries to fight me, this box I had, if I pull this box out in real life, someone will run away. That's what's in the box, okay? So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This guy's not going to do anything. So I fucking wait, dude. I wait right until they take off again. The lady crosses the street. I cross the street. And I go, pedestrians have right of way in California, you fucking idiot. Like that right in the window as soon as he drives away. And he fucking puts his head out the window and he goes, you don't know who you're messing with. You fucking cocksucker. My name is Jessup. And he starts yelling, I'm Jessup. I'm Jessup. I'm Jessup. Over and over and over again until the car parked, dude. He kept yelling, I'm Jessup. I'm Jessup. And I was just fucking, laughing my little fucking piglet ass off, dude. I was just giggling my little ass off, dude. All right, where's alert? We gotta let Carlton back. We gotta let Carlton back so we can ask him questions. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. He's been fucking demoted. You've been fucking demoted, bro.
I am not bipolar.
So yeah, that guy got so mad. He's like, I'm Jessup. I'm Jessup. I don't even know what that fucking means. What does that mean? Is that a name? He looked, dude, Gen Xers are so funny because they think they're so cool. He's like, okay, where I'm from, like, it's like a farm town. It's like a big farm town. So people like think they're tough and shit. So I don't carry myself like someone who can fight. I don't really look like I can fight. But I literally I fucking trained today fighting. If that guy tried to fight me, I'll fuck him up. You know what I mean? I'll fucking jujitsu him. I'll literally crawl all over him like a spider, dude. I'll crawl up his back. I'll crawl up that little big boy's back. I'm Jessup. I'm Jessup, dude. Who's he working for? I don't know. You know what's crazy though? This is the fucked up thing about this story. Stuff like that happens to me like 3 or 4 times a week. You know? And it's definitely my fault.
19 felonies, no convictions. Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same.
It's definitely my fault because I didn't have to call him a name. But you know what? I kind of did because they were being fucking idiots. They're in the wrong. If that 90-year-old woman would have taken one wrong step, they would have ended her life. They would have ended her life, dude. You know what I mean? One wrong move and that lady would have been in serious trouble. One wrong move. Let's fix this camera a little bit more. But I don't want the fridge in the shot, you know? I don't want the refrigerator in the shop. But I also don't want the chat over my eyes, bro. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's up with these Jessup looking motherfuckers, bro. That shit is too funny. That shit is too fucking funny. And you know, today we've just been at war the last few days. We've had the Charlie Kirk fans going crazy. The women, oh my God, dude. The women have been going absolutely borecore. They've the ones been going borecore. They're so angry, dude. They're so angry with me that I exposed Chappie. And you know what they say? When you have momentum, when hustlers don't stop, they keep going. That's why I had to go after Sabrina Carpenter next. And hers, dude, if people are still rocking with Sabrina, I don't even know what to say to you after this one. I really don't. This bitch is... It's not even really her. I mean, it is her. She's propagating it, right? She's a part of it. But they are using her to the ends and the means of a lot of different things. A lot of different things. Also, here's the deal. I'm at enough. I've broken through the firmament as far as conspiracy stuff goes. From now on, if you're talking conspiracy with me, you better have sources, bro. Because today, somebody came at me, and I didn't come at me. We were having a conversation in the Patreon, and he's like, "Yeah, Aleister Crowley was a Mason," and I go, "No, he wasn't." And he goes, "Yeah, he was." And I go, "Actually, no, he wasn't, because he wasn't." And the guy goes, "Yeah, he was." And I go, "No, he wasn't, because guess what? He wasn't." And he goes, "Yeah, he was." And I said, "He was not. You need to send me a source. He was a part of the OTO, the Ordo Templi Orientis, which is a different fraternal organization that are not Freemasons. But I said he did spend time as a Freemason in parts of Mexico, but it didn't transfer over to America. So he was never technically a Freemason. And I said, where is your source, buddy? Because maybe I'm wrong. And guess what? I don't have one. Guess what? If you're talking to me,
19 felonies, no conviction.
you better have a source when it comes to that, because I know a lot of stuff. In Florida, we're all strapped, grandmas and all, so you got to be careful who you pick fights with in public. They picked a fight with me. They almost ran me over with their car. To me, if you honk your horn at me, you started it. So, guess what, buddy? Guess what, buddy? And I'm going to be applying to potentially be able to get my CCW very soon. So many theories. That's not even really, but that's not really a theory. That's just history on an individual, right? But whatever. But you just got to come correct, dude, because this is like when I went on the Tim Welsh podcast, who's my brother's MMA coach, Sugar Sean's coach. When I went on there and they just were, dude, they were just grilling me conspiracies. Any conspiracy they could think of, grilling me. I had answers for everything, dude. I'm like Sam Tripoli when he used to do coke. I'm just fucking there. I'm like, you want to talk about fucking Tower 7? You want to talk about fucking, what do you want to talk about? Of course I think it's weird that Flesh Simulator does not have the Wikipedia correction on that video. Yeah, of course I do. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just dropping fucking knowledge. Boom, 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 boom. Where you at, baby? Yeah, I got a soundboard.
I am not bipolar.
You know what I mean? Good move. I know in Cali it's way more restrictive, but you should if you can. Yeah, it's expensive though, and you have to get approved. Every county in California has different rules regarding what you can carry, how you can carry it. But I'm definitely going for it because stuff like that. I'm not even trying to be funny. Stuff like that happens to me every single week. And here's the deal: I got a mouth on me, dude. So if someone says something to me, I'm gonna talk shit back. You know what I mean? Obviously, I read the situation. If it's like a crazy dude who, this is how crazy the situation was in front of, I'm kind of downplaying how crazy it was in front of the dollar store. It was so crazy that fucking several like cool black dudes stopped and were watching like, yo, this shit about to be crazy. Jacob Wagner is, man, good evening. When we die, is the white light the moon's harvesting beam that reincarnates us to have our fear harvested? No. I saw the white light, brother. It's not the moon. I think that's a psyop, that one. Izzy puts troll in timeout so he can finish a story about being a troll. Troll hierarchy in full effect. Because if you're going to troll me, dude, you better fucking be a good one. If you're going to troll me, you better be a good one. Yeah, troll hierarchy is correct. He came at me not ready, dude. He came at me without a fucking source. The troll got sourced. Bye-bye, Carlton. You got sourced, dude. You hit me with you must immediately log out within 5 minutes. They would just shut me down like they've done before. Here's the thing. I'm the top troll. I'm the king troll. I'm the king troll.
Living in America.
Because here's the deal. I know how YouTube works. They'll just end the stream. They're not going to say, you entered a violation. You entered a alert. This is my secret. And then guess what? Usually they end the stream. They end the stream. I would have counted it down with you, buddy. You know what I should have done? I should have let him stay. And then waited the 5 minutes and then watched nothing happen. And he goes, oh, man, he didn't do it. He didn't log out. Dang it, guys. Oh, sorry, Carlton. Fucking bozo. That's Instagram AI esoteric conspiracy slop. Yeah, it is. It's so funny to see the mainstream conspiracy slop now. It'll be like, is time moving faster now? Why? It doesn't, this is what modern conspiracies do. They just ask a question. They posit a question and there's no theory. It's like, why does everybody look younger now? Look at these pictures of people who look younger. Why? That's trash. Tell me why. I know why. I know why. I actually know why. I scientifically know why, actually. The real science, the science that they're denying, the real science that was proven in the 80s, that the speed of light is actually, what is it, slowing down, speeding up? One of the two. Everyone ignored citing sources in English class. Not me. I didn't. Because I'm cool. We are going to now we're going to the VHS cam is already fucking dead. What a shame. The tape is full. Tape deck is completely full. So we're not even gonna fuck around with it today. I have too much going on. We're doing a quick 2-hour stream. We're streaming for another hour and a half. We're gonna be entertaining. We gotta get off. We gotta go film a music video. We got fucking shit to do today. You know what I mean? I don't have time to be messing with that. I don't have time. I've been editing all day. Guys. We don't have time to mess around with it. Sorry. That was all of our fun. VHS, all the fun we have. What flavor Rocoy? We're on Raz Cran today. We've been on a Raz Cran kick the last few days. Kyle said, I thought it was because of cigarettes and booze. No, it's because the speed of light is literally speeding up. Time is literally going faster. So our bodies are younger. I'm really probably like 23. And it's speeding up exponentially. So I'm going to be older looking exponentially younger. That's how that's going to be. And people are going to live longer. They're not living longer the way that we keep time. It's going faster. That's what it is. You guys need to look into Faith by Reason. One of the few people I was shill. And he destroys Gnosticism. He fucking destroys it. How's that camera quality looking? How are we looking on that little guy? Let's actually, you know what? We got about 50% battery life. We'll fuck around with it. I can't wait till I get this new USB-C stuff, man. It's gonna be so fucking cool, dude. Also, just some food for thought. Anyone who owns land or anything, let me know, dude. Let me know. Let me know if you own if you have like a cabin on some property, let me know. I might just turn that into a studio, Starlink that bitch, and live in it. I might just Starlink it, get out there. I might like Oriental Hermit it, but here's the deal. I got to have connection to LA. That's the only thing. Because of the new money moves, the new business money moves. The new business money moves. Also, guys, hats. I meant to say this. Hats are pre-order. You can pre-order hats right now. I've already sold a grip of them. The hats are going so fast now. People love the hats. So if you want one, you might want to order one soon. Someone says I have a closet you could use. Besides your phone and VHS camera, what other cameras are you running? That's it. So I have the VHS. I have my phone. I do want to get a DSLR, a dick-sucking light rig. I'm just kidding. What does the Y stand for? So the Y represents the Y from Algiz, which is a Nordic rune. Let me show you here. Let's show you here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me show you. Oopsie. Yeah, hang on. So it represents it's from a Nordic rune, but I changed it and turned it into a sigil. But the Y represents truth, and I'll explain how. I'll explain how it does in a moment. Let me see here. Let me just pull up the sticker that I have. Or you know what? We'll do it this way. Fuck it. Everybody's kind of already seen this in the chat, but I'll explain it one more time. So Algiz is known as Ur. It is a rune. It is a Nordic rune. How do we do this here? It's a Nordic rune. Very entertaining, huh, guys? I'm really booming it out. I'm really being a real Jessup right now. I'm really being a Jessup. Come on, man. What is this? Why is this doing this right now? Someone says, I have DSLR and a Hermit encampment studio for you. Like I said, yeah, we've talked about it. Only thing is I'm still figuring out what I have going on. I got a lot of shit going on right now. And I need to, as far as the Hermitage thing, I got to figure out, I got to kind of get my stuff in order a lot more. Here we go. I got to get my life and my music stuff in order a lot more. So, okay. So this Algiz is this symbol. It's a Nordic rune. Okay. Right side up, it means protection. It means life. Okay. It's where we get the letter Y from, I think. I could be a little off on that part. Okay. But what I did was I chopped this part of it off, turned it into a fucking star. The asterisk represents the cube of Saturn unfolding. And it means transcending truth. Because if you turn the Y upside down, it means death. Okay? So there's like, this one is Algiz. If you turn it upside down, it means death, right? Upside down means death, war. Right side up means peace, life, beginnings. This is also what the peace sign is based off of. This is also what the nuclear disarmament symbol is based off of. It's a very, very deep symbol, old symbol. So what I did was I went ahead and I transformed it into the Ystar logo. And I've been using the Ystar logo for a very long time. I've been using it since, how long? I'm using it since like 2017, I think, is when I made it. It was originally, oh shit, we went to, it took me to fucking alert Carlton Blood. It went to Carlton Blood's YouTube. Yeah, so this is the, this is the Ystar stuff right here. But yeah, so, but yeah, the hats are going quick, dude. We're also sticker packs. I'm never redoing stickers again. Stickers are going to be done. These music industry shirts are going to be done here pretty soon. We're also doing the bracket logo tees. Those are going to be a new staple bracket logo tees. Very cool stuff. Hippies are so high they don't even get it. Yeah, they don't, and then they argue with you. They argue with you, and they fucking freak out. I mean, they intentionally turned the peace sign upside down, so it means war. It's like what they did. It's like so funny. In fact, when they came out with the nuclear disarmament symbol, I can't remember who it was. Somebody came out with the peace symbol, right? And they're like, it's based off the nuclear disarmament symbol. And they literally had a press conference for it. And someone was like, did you know that that's based off of the Nordic rune for death? And they literally ended the press conference. So, hippies are just silly
Holy
boys.
Spirit, activate.
Oh. They're silly. They're silly boys. No, but I have a really cool infographic somewhere. I have a really cool infographic about the Y star. It's somewhere. I don't know. I have I'm moving everything around. Everything's being moved. Everything's being transfigured right now. My studio's looking sick. And also, check this out. This desk, see this? Watch. Hydraulic bad boy goes up and down. I was working at it standing today. I felt so cool. Avery, she works, I have an office, and before our desks were next to each other, like work desks. But with her job, I cannot be in there and do this. I can't do that. So it's like, you know what? Sorry, kitchen's mine. Kitchen's the studio now, and I've gotten so much more work done. That's just what you got to do. You got to just make executive decisions. And I'm thinking about what Jumbo Master said. Everybody ignored citing sources in English class. They really did, and it really did come out to mess them up, huh? Because it's crazy. I make a living literally citing my sources. That's where the living comes from.
Holy Spirit, activate.
That's where it all comes from. it all came from these snooty fucking hippies. Like we're talking about hippies. Holy Spirit's moving today.
Holy Spirit, activate.
It all came from those hippies going, where's your source? Where's your source, Izzy? Where's your source? So I said, you want a source? I'll source you. Now I can see why you're able to grab LaCroix at breakneck speed. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kitchen's right here. This right here. This is my fridge right here. This right here is my fridge. My refrigerator's right here. I just reach like this and oh man, but I've been watching a lot of my chosen one TikTokers are hitting me heavy lately, dude. A lot of my chosen one TikTokers are just hitting me so heavy and it is so sick. Now I can see, wait, chat disconnected. Okay, now this is real. Now this one is an actual thing. Now the chat has been successfully. Now I'm getting real notifications from the fucking stream from the stream gods. Oh my God, what is going on, dude? This is a weird one. Energy's weird right now. Energy's off right now. Something's going on. Someone's attacking the stream. Someone who's not supposed to be monitoring the stream is monitoring the stream. I can feel it. I can literally feel it. Can't you guys feel it? Can't you guys feel it right now? Someone's watching the stream who's not supposed to be. Because now I can't see chat. Says it's been disconnected. Let's see. Hydraulic LaCroix dispenser, yeah. Are we even live anymore? What's going on? Does anyone know what the brackets represent? Yeah, it represents the brackets don't mean anything. It just looks cool. Yeah, tell that to the audience. They won't believe that. Yeah, you're live. Okay. I pray the blood of Jesus Christ protects the rest of this live stream. Something's going on. I can feel it. I can just feel something, and it's not even bad. It's like it's kind of like it's like a troll. I could feel like a trickster troll energy trying to do something, and it's just like not working. It's just like the alert guy coming in. Like it's like some dumbass thing like that, Some dumbasses. I mean, I had Jessup try to fight me earlier, I think what it is, I'm going to be super honest. I think what it is I've overcame every few months, there's a big test. There's a big, massive test. It's an epic test. There's a 2-hour video on my last one, and I feel like what happens is you get past these big tests. I did the strawberry moon cleansing ritual. I did that. The ritual release, right? I did that. I move on. And then there's just they're like one little, we're gonna try one more time. And it's just like it's a big nothing, dude. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's funny. We also have fucking, that's why. The famous one is Brazilians, dog. Possibly. Probably me. Is it you, Colby Del Toro? Is it you? Is it you? Are you messing with me, bro? Are you fucking putting spells on me, bro? Better not be. Fucking better not be, dude. Or I'll fucking body slam you. Body slam, dude. God, this is fucking annoying. Let's do this. There. Fix that part of it. Yeah, but we also have, yeah. So, I was listening to War Mode today. My parasocial relationship. The one dude, Spud's having a child. That's crazy, dude. That was a fucking wild episode. Honestly, if you guys are War Mode fans, you should check out the you should check it out. You should use the Japanese brackets on the design one day. They look cool. Yeah, that is cool. Maybe to change it up. I like the uniformity of the new, not the new Ystar, but just the Ystar bracket. That's a different design. But the thing with the Ystar bracket that I like is it's supposed to be a reference to Crew. Crew, Krew. That was my favorite skate brand growing up. If you had Crew skating gear while you were a kid, dude.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, you were the fucking coolest kid. You were so fucking cool. You were seriously so cool.
Living in America.
Yo, what up, Joseph? What's up, dude? We've had some we had a troll come in earlier, my brother. We had a troll come in, and you just missed my story. You just missed my story about how I almost got in a fight at the Dollar Tree. Let's see. Damn, bro. Let's see. Hell yeah. Jumbo Master says they remember Crew. Yeah, Crew was fucking so sick, dude. It was so dope. I have worked at a Dollar General, much better store. Yeah, it wasn't a Dollar. I wasn't in Dollar General. I was at a Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's nuts. That's where the minorities go. That's where the minorities head, dude. That's where they all go. They were all standing outside like, man, what is this white boy gonna do with this Jessup guy? And I almost went, but, break yourself, fool. Break yourself, fool. Yeah, Sam Hyde's showcasing episode 1 of his show right now. It's crazy. You know what's so funny? So, like, you guys are gonna see this. You guys are gonna see this on the. You guys will end up seeing this. So, you know. But look at this comment. This is so funny. Here, we'll do this. Where do I go to make this a thing? So Sabrina Carpenter, so Sabrina Carpenter's entire family, they're all Scientologists. So logically, somebody asked her, like, are you a Scientologist? And she responded in a comment, and she goes, nah, debunked, babes. No, babes, debunked. And that's such a funny way to respond because it's like, who debunked it? Like, what do you mean it was debunked? Did you debunk it? Who debunked it? Like, are you debunking it right now? Who debunked? What debunked is that? Like, that's fucking hilarious. It's like you're the person who would have the answer. Why are you referring to someone who's not you for the answer? And it's just such a fucking, she's such a fucking idiot. I truly cannot wait for this video to fucking come out. I cannot wait to drop this one. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful prayer. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know, I really didn't want to set up the VHS again, but now I want it back on because it's so sick, dude. Let me see. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna mess with it, bro. I'm gonna mess with the VHS. I have too short of an attention span. Attention span is too short. The attention span. Yeah, she audited herself and found nothing wrong. It's like so fucking funny. Nah, babes, debunked. What do you mean debunked? Your family is Scientologists. Your aunt is a Scientologist. And you just so happen to be a deity that they were trying to summon in 1946. It had sex rituals about you. Literally. There was a movie that came out called The Ninth Gate that was all about you. Being the incarnation of Satan, literally. That's what they think you are. You know that's what they think Sabrina Carpenter is, right? They literally believe that she is a goddess, a thelemic goddess. That is the truth. Just wait till you see this fucking video I'm dropping. You'll be like, what? And then I'll be like, yep. Sony Infinity Lithium. Stop. Rewind. Stop. Rewind. We got to rewind the tape and refilm over it. There's a guy on Instagram who stops people from entering the Scientology building in LA. They have remote control doors and beepers that go off whenever he's around. That's funny. Her ego must be so big. No, I'm not joking. They literally believe that she is the embodiment of the deity named Babylon, and not Babylon, not spelled traditionally, Babalon. Aleister Crowley came up with this idea of a goddess named Babylon that would usher us and help guide us through the Aeon of Horus. And that what she would do is that she would harness the energy of the crowned child. And that's why all of her music is marketed towards children. Literally, I'm not joking. That's why she flirts with kids. It's all a massive Scientology and Thelemite ritual. So who got the ritual right? Hubbard? I don't know who got it right. I don't think it's not really a matter of them getting it right or not. But she is the product of the Babylon working rituals that were done by Ron L. Hubbard and what's the other guy's name? Jack Parsons. And this is what they believe. This is not like she's not that. It's fucking crazy. They're crazy. They're crazy, but she's not that. And I'm guessing she believes that. I have no idea. I don't know what she believes, but the industry believes that. The Thelemites within the music industry literally believe that. Yes. If she believes it, I don't know. But just you watch. In like 15 years, they're going to play the long game. In like 15 years, she will become like the new face of Scientology after Tom Cruise. Just you wait. She's a Scientologist. They're just not saying anything yet. Guaranteed. Fucking guarantee. Like, I'm so serious that this research is like... It's the craziest long theory I have done by fucking far. It's so crazy that like you can see in the fucking video, like you can watch me recording it starting to get excited as the dots start to connect more and more. It's kind of cringe. I get like so fucking excited, but it's so fucking crazy. And that's all I'll give. I'm not going to give any more information out because I want people to watch it, but will she have her own Oprah moment? She's going to have more than that. She's already had that. It's all connected with the Manson murders and Roman Polanski. There's a bunch of stuff about fucking Kubrick in this one. It's crazy as fuck, dude. It's so crazy. Has to do with Stanley Kubrick and Charles Manson make appearances in this one. Opinions on Charles Manson. He was a fucking... he was used by the CIA. He was like a patsy. I don't like feel bad for him, but it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. He knew what he was doing. He was a cult leader. But the CIA used him. The CIA fed him and everyone drugs. They gave everybody LSD mixed. They gave everybody LSD and then they gave them meth and amphetamines, and they would just stay up for days on end, tripping and fucking starving each other, and it was craziness. Now let's do this one. We'll take this off of play mode. We're gonna take it off of play mode. And now we're on film mode. Let's plug it in. Plug it in and see. Oh, we can't plug it in, actually. We can't plug it in anymore. Because now the laptop has to be charging. God, I can't wait to get this fucking new USB-C. Poor little guy born on the street. I mean, dude, he was the leader of a cult, bro. He loved his life. He was digging it. He was a big fan of what they did with him. It's very concerning how many people there are that if they had the opportunity, they would run a cult. That's very concerning. I've met at least 3 people who, like, I've usurped in my level of niche internet fame. Like, I've gone farther and higher than them, and they were way smaller than me, and if they could, they would run cults. And it's like, that's why fucking God is protecting humanity from you getting famous, because you would absolutely do all of the bad things for the sex, like you fucking freaks. Like, absolutely a fucking problem, these people. I really want to showcase this new fucking song I wrote. I really do. But I really don't think that I should, because I know if I do, somebody will rip it off. I just know it. I wonder if Candy's in here. Sorry, guys. I feel like this stream is a mess. This stream sucks today. It's not good today. But it's okay. We're just friends. This is just us hanging out, dude. Just the boys hanging out. You know, not every stream's going to be a masterpiece. Not everyone is meant to be the best. But also, I said that the other day when I got the Charlie Kirk bit, and that was probably, I think that Charlie Kirk bit was one of the funniest things I've ever done. I thought that Charlie Kirk bit is absolutely one of the funniest fucking things I have ever done. When I was editing that clip that I posted, I was laughing so fucking hard about that Charlie Kirk shit. That shit was so fucking funny, bro. That shit was too funny. Yeah, everybody's coming over from Sam's shit now. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Welcome over. Welcome over, MDE bros. That shit had me laughing for 20 minutes, dude. Yeah, I was laughing myself at it, bro. That shit was so fucking funny. I don't think that Charlie would debate me. I really don't. I should try to trick him into like thinking I would be friends with him and then just fucking rip him apart. You know? Charlie in my opinion, Charlie kind of replaced like Crowder. He kind of takes up the same space as Crowder. And you know what's weird about those guys? And again, like I'm not trying to talk shit about Charlie Kirk. I don't know the guy. But anyone who has politics that make up that much of a percentage of their identity, I think is a little bit odd, right? You know, but like it always comes out that they have like a weird relationship with their wife. Always. Just like Crowder. Crowder like beat her up and shit. Every time. I forgot how disruptive it is to eat fucking candy on a live stream. I'll never do that again. It's either an affair or they're just straight up beat their wife, yeah. I mean, to Crowder's, I guess, credit, I don't think he beat her. I think he was just like insanely abusive. And then there's the videos of her pregnant and he's like, you fucking whore, or whatever he says to her. You know? Fucking pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy stuff. You know, I was thinking today about how I would live stream like me editing and stuff, like just to have the stream on in the background, but my computer is just not powerful enough. I literally just cannot have it. I can't make it go. Can't make it work. Cannot make it work. All right, bros, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. I gotta take a piss and then I'll be back and then I'll be on. I'll energy it up. I'll get some more energy. I feel like I'm really low today. I'm really down. Have I heard of the movie Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson? Yeah, I have. I've never seen it, though. I'm beginning to have a conspiracy theory about something that happened in my own life involving people in my life. And I think that I figured something out that, if it's true, would be like insane and would be like borderline a massive deal, right? But I think I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know how to go about it along the proper channels, you know? But I think I've legitimately discovered someone in my life who's like an actual Fed. I'm pretty sure. I have found another. Ooh, this. Yeah, I think I have found another one. Man, chat, you guys are dead today, bro. We're dead today, man. What's going on? Everybody's just not lively? What's up with it, guys? What's going on? Is everybody sad? Something going on? Am I unawares of something? Yo, DD, what up, baby? Every time. You know, I really thought Sabrina Carpenter's was going to be kind of lackluster. I thought it would be like, oh, you know, they put her in Fortnite to appeal to children, and they're trying to, like, you know, they're you know, whatever. I pop in here and I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah, we're not really talking about much today. The chats are, like, insanely dead for some reason. I think that, I don't know, some days there's like 45 people in here, and today it's just not many. Today we have 12 right now. Not a very lively one. Smokiwi says grooming. I thought that it was going to be like that. Like, I thought that was going to be more of in line with what it was going to be, and it's not. That's like, I mean, that's kind of what it is. That's like, but that's like such a low end thing with it that's not even really worth mentioning, you know? That's like one of the baby parts of it. It's fucking crazy. Is anybody watching Fish Tank? How's Fish Tank going? I feel like this season is this season renewing your guys' faith in it? I know a lot of people were kind of down on it for a while. I haven't read any David Foster Wallace. Nah, brother. What are my thoughts on the whole Catholic conspiracy that this new pope is the last pope and the world might end, or whatever people are saying? People say that That's such a boring conspiracy theory. That people say that every time. I mean, we are in World War III. I've thought that we've been in World War III since 2019, frankly. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. All I know, dude, is if this is really the end, if we're living in Revelation and Jesus Christ is going to come back, thank God. That's amazing. I'm happy. But I wish I could have just gotten like one Rolling Loud show, you know, and I could have one tour. Give me one tour where I get to be Izzy West for, you know, a while. Give me one tour, please. Come on, please. I was hoping to get on Fish Tank because I got an email for auditions. Now, what does that say about you, Jumbo? I think that you got an email, dude. Did you do a video submission? Jumbo, tell me more. Tell me more. My favorite thing about Fish Tank, I think Fish Tank, my opinions on everything changes, depending on my mood. But one thing, it's not the end. I don't think it is either, Paul. One thing about the Fish Tank fan base that is so funny is like everybody thinks that they would be so funny and so good on Fish Tank. And it's one of those things where like, okay, I did a sketch show that was open sourced, that was crowdsourced sketches, right? So let's say we had, you know, let's say there was 80 people in the Discord. Almost every single person submitted at least one sketch. Anyone could write sketches. So I read through over 300 sketches, right? And this is like the same fan base that's like, I would be funny on Fish Tank. I would be so great. And every single one of these people wrote a sketch. And all of them were the worst things I had ever read in my entire life. And it really did show me that even someone like me 3 years ago, right? Not three, whatever. Even me 2 years ago, the level that I was at, there is level, and I was low. That level, there are levels infinitely below it, because like people would write a sketch and it would be like, I am the Google Man, and when the Google Man walks in, everybody says gobble gobble, and I'm the Google Man, and then I scream the N-word in someone's face, and it's like, this is not a sketch. This is not funny. Paul Belzy said, the bullshit world is going to keep bullshitting long after we die. Butch says, legit worst sketches I've ever read. Yeah, they were awful, right? I mean, it was so crazy. Like, I think we ended up choosing whatever. There was like 40 sketches, and I think there was like 40 that were approved, and then there was like, 25 that were maybes and 15 yeses. And I think of the 40, the ones that were approved, most of them were from like the people who started it. I think only like 3 people who were from this list of 80, 90 people actually were able to break into the Hyper Sigil like writer's room. There was one guy, funnily enough, he has the same last name as me. Griffith. It was Griffith though. He had some good sketches, but everybody else, I mean, it was like, it was really crazy to read these people who think that they are comedic minded, right? They were all cringe chaos that ended with them screaming the N-word, literally. Loco says, catch y'all on the next stream. I'm out. Later, Loco. Peace, baby. There's going to be no stream tomorrow. I have something to go to. I can't stream tomorrow. That's why I'm finishing this one today, no matter what, because it is not going to be one tomorrow. So if you sign up for a higher paying Fish Tank sub tier, you get an automatic email. You had to sign into a streaming service on OBS. I know wanting to do something like that is egoic. I didn't get in. Well, that's for the best, man. That's for the best. Everything happens for a reason. As cringe as that sounds, everything truly does happen for a reason. Every time something doesn't work out for me or something, it's always, because something else is supposed to work, in place of it or whatever. But yeah, no, Butch, those sketches were it was so crazy going through them. It was so crazy. It was wild, man. It was wild. People love, to this day, people are hyper sigiled out. They still are like, I felt the same. Life and God has something better to offer me, definitely. Her face looks like it's made out of marzipan, yeah. Yeah, it's really, it's interesting. You can actually see she's like the embodiment of there's Scientologists that have what they're trying to push with her. You have the Thelemites, what they're trying to push with her. And then you have what she's trying to do, I guess. And which is she doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really, it's real crazy. Real crazy. Crazy, 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 man. That she's crazy, man. Shit's super cray. But yeah, the fish tank thing. I could see them putting me on Fish Tank season 6 as a character. About 3 seasons away from it. I could see it. I don't know though. It's all they'd ever seen were extreme meme compilations made by Indian click farmers. Yeah, no, it truly was. It was such an odd time. It's funny, now, you've been here since day one. You've seen everything. And it's funny, it's always funny how there have been little eras within my life artistically that I can see now in hindsight were literally done to teach me one thing. I was thinking about this today and how the early days of Ystar, 2017, 2018, where I learned how to do the basics of Photoshop and I was trying to Photoshop my own shirts and stuff. All of that stuff was all in preparation to just teach me how to do thumbnails today. It's really weird. Or when I was working, I was running a certain person's Shopify, you know about it. And learning how to run her Shopify was literally a preparation for me to have the Ystar store. It's crazy. Or Hypersigil was literally so I know how, I learned the dangers of Discord, and I learn how to vet certain things as in addition to the Doug thing, right? It's just so interesting. Art of Chris says the storm has gathered. What does that mean? That sounds scary. Paul, don't do Fish Tank. You're better than that. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I was kind of being a little silly boy. I really think that this next single is gonna. I've also, Butch, you're gonna know this for sure. I used to do this thing where I always thought the next project was just going to that one is gonna make me famous as hell, and it's gonna be the one. And now I've realized it's not so much one project. It's just the consistency and continuing to do it forever. The hypersigil phase was so off-putting to me. I for real thought I was missing something the whole time. No, you weren't. You were. I think you were right. You were right, really. You were right about it. It was. I think what it was it was trying to do too much too soon, and but the thing that was crazy was how we were able to legitimately get someone to finance that project. That was crazy. That was really crazy. I think it was just trying to do too much too fast, and I think that you kind of sniffed out the problems with the other people that were running it with me, because what ended up happening was the people who were doing like the bumpers and like the art stuff, I don't want to say names, all of those people ended up being like burnout drug addicts who like got themselves in a ton of trouble and like ruined and burned a bunch of relationships. And then like, you know, the guy who was helping me run Hypersigil ended up being a legit fucking nightmare and having his own whole thing. And I mean, you were right. It was just really ambitious. And I remember like me and you got in like a big argument about it. And I think a lot of that was just because you were right. And I was like, don't tell me. So I don't know. Hindsight's obviously 2020, but you know, I wanted to make a damn sketch comedy show. I wanted to make a damn TV show. Thought it would be cool. But I think, you know, now too, I know what it really takes to like create something artistically viable that is like worth doing. And something of that magnitude actually takes so much work that, let's say everything would have worked perfectly, the product at the end still would have been like below mid. Because what that really takes, it really takes like to do that, let's say like a $1 million stream, it takes like $500,000. Like, you know, we obviously didn't have that, you know, but it was all a big learning experience. It was all a big test, and I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it went the way it did. LOL, trusted the process. I don't know where any of those other losers are, but you're still here. Kudos, bro. Yeah, they're all, well, one of them is like a legitimate FED. One of them is like a legit Fed, actually. And they had like a live stream that like accidentally went off, and they were like saying a bunch of crazy stuff. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of them are really doing anything. I think I'm the only one still going. I didn't give up. And it was funny because, like, as soon as all those people left, literally, you know, 2 months later, that's when my Instagram popped, and then I went on Tinfoil Hat, and that popped even more. And then that kept snowballing, and then I got invited on Tinfoil Hat again, and then it popped again. And I think other people just like don't keep trying. They don't have the a lot of this stuff, it's weird. Like a lot of art nowadays, it's just doing it over and over. It's just doing it 150, 200, 300 times, literally. It's just doing it. And people don't have that kind of patience, you know? And it's something that I've had to learn too, because it's like I just said, I always think the next project, I was like, Gloom is going to be the one that pops. And it's like, all of them are just sort of like a brick that cements itself into this wall. And then eventually you take a step back because the wall is this close to your face and you can't see how much work you've done. You take a step back and you're like, oh, wow, I built like actually a pretty decent brick house with this. I find in life that as long as we keep trying over and over, that is what has gotten me every single one of my goals. It's pretty hard to learn though, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's not even hard work. It's just, I mean, it is hard work, right? But it's not how much you work, it's how long you work for. You know? And then like all of a sudden you're just, it's kind of like sobriety. It's like one day at a time. If you do it every day, just one day at a time, eventually you're 3 years from the last time you had a drink or a drug or whatever, right? You know, every piece of it just adds up. Izzy bricked up to the ceiling. Izzy bricked up to the ceiling. I'm trying to get it bricked up to the ceiling, y'all. I'm trying to get it bricked up to the ceiling, y'all. Don't keep it out long, keep it like a sailor. Life is hard. It is hard, but it's also It's all so easy, man, because you just got to keep on trucking till the day you die. One day at a time until you fucking dead. It ain't that hard until you fucking die. 2016 Vine compilations had an irreversible consequence on Gen Z humor. Yeah. The Zoomies, man. Zoomies are doomies. Zoomies are doomed. Man, it is really hot in my apartment today. It's really, really scorching. Scorching. I'm going to get another LaCroix. I'm going right there. Don't you leave. Yo, Butcher, how did Dre, did my engineer ever get a hold of you? Did Dre ever get a hold of you about the grill? It sounded like Moist Boys. I'm gonna get some to the cellar, y'all. That's the cellar, get it when I'm killing you. Selling fine, break thought with it. Selling fine, gonna. It's awful. I have two fire ass songs right now, bro. That shit is fucking. That shit is fire, bro. That shit's soaked, cuh. Dean Ween side band. Ah, okay. I don't know who Dean Ween is. Oh, Ween. Ween. Doesn't Ween have that cover of like a meat pack? Thoughts on Jordan Peterson? Finally, a good question. This is a little. Sorry, I'm doing this. This is like This is like kind of slushy. It's annoying. Jordan Peterson. I've answered this one before, but I'll answer it again. I think that Jordan Peterson, like, I think he started off. He had a lot of people fooled, you know, because he was on the side that seemed like, man, he's for logic, and he's for the side of like based, you know, and he really used that as a front to kind of try to sell books, you know, and it's like it really just ended up being a kind of a bunch of shit. Like what are his real stances? What is his real thing? I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know, like, what is it? Like, I think that he's a brick. He's just another brick in the wall.
19 felonies, no convictions.
Yeah.
I think he's good to get your mind in a certain place, and I think he's a good stepping stone to getting on the road to finding people that are more in line with views that are, you know, that are more right, I guess. And not right like politically, like correct. He always tries to act very prestigious and smart, and sometimes I agree with him, but I feel as if he's just in it for the money. Same. That's kind of, it feels very inauthentic now. Whereas originally it felt very not, it feels very contrived now, and it didn't before. No way. One thing you should never forget is Jordan Peterson got a lot of his steam at being a top Quora question answerer. Was he serious? Is that real, or is that like are you doing a bit? There's no way. There's no way. JP's lost in the sauce now. That's a perfect way of putting it. That's the perfect way of putting it. He's lost in the sauce. He's lost in the sauce. He he got lost in the minutia, the bullshit of it all. You know, he like believes he's Jordan Peterson and 100% real. No fucking way. I'm taking that. I'm sorry. You should not have told me that. That's mine now. That is now mine. I'm writing that down. Jordan Peterson got a lot of his steam. Oh, this is a brand new Sharpie. I can't write in a brand new one. That's fucking sacrilegious. Jordan Peterson got a lot of his steam. Oh, this is another brand new one. What the heck, dude? Those are all my new ones. Jordan Peterson got OG. He got his original Steam from Quora. That is crazy. Does he ever reference that? I like the way he has spoken about evil humans. He addresses the dark side in ways many don't. Many can't conceive of the evil that exists, even psychologists. Yeah, I would kind of agree with that. I think he's just fucking silly. He's just so silly about it. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know, guys. He's just so silly about it. But all right, guys, I'm dipping out today. I have to film a music video in an hour, and I need to get some more editing done. Let's do a quick prayer for everybody. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, and as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours now and forever. God, be with everybody in this stream. Let us be the true boars that we're meant to be, and to not be piglets who ingest the slop of the entertainment industry. Allow us to continue to move forward in power, in peace. Let us have fun. Let us live life. Let us move into these next few days ready to go and ready to truly be borecore. Also, watch over that guy who cursed at me and almost got beat up in that parking lot. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, bros. Peace. Yeah, boys out of here.